Hi guys, today we are going to talk about animation in JQuery. And let's start. So we will start with the first example. We take our element like dv and we can make it hide. So it will hide our element. As you see, no hello world anymore. And also we can use method show, and it will show our element. How does it work? Well, it works really simple. If you look, you will see that display none of our element. Our style display set to none, and that's really easy. But I have a question. What if I take style equal display and say, let's say, in line? As you see, by default our div is block. And if I run it and my function will hide it and then show, so it changed style to none, and that it changed back to inline, so it always remember what it was before and set it to this value, and this is really cool. Okay, let's go further. So now our animation happened too fast and I want to see it. To see it, I can make it run like 2 seconds. I can hide 2 seconds and show 2 seconds. As you see, it slowly disappear and appear also slowly. So I can use this like 2 seconds. Also, there is a lot of happening while we use it. As you see, a lot of styles was changed. And okay, I also have method toggle. Well, it works the same way, but if it already hide, it will show it. If it showed, it will hide it, just like this. I run it and it will hide it. If I run it again, it will show my element, just like this. Everything so easy. Also on my elements I can use some additional parameter, which is function, which will run after end of this animation. For example, I can say x cancel log xx, and now it's hide. Okay, after it's hide, it will print this. So this function run after my my animation finished. Yeah, that's really cool. Also, we can say that we can use two words to say how fast we want to hide it, and we have word slow, which will hide it slow, just like this, and fast, which will hide fast. Well, we can use these words with show, with toggle, with any other animation. Let's go further. Also, we have fade out. Fade out, making disappear our element. But really, it's making disappear using its opacity, and it makes opacity to 0. Of course, I can make it just like this, and fade in will make it appear again, make its opacity to 1. As you know, opacity it has value from 0 to 1. Also, if it's too fast for you, you can use fast slow words, or you can say that I want to run it 2 seconds. And of course you can use additional parameters, which is function, which will run after animation ends. So as you see, 2 seconds to disappear, 2 seconds to appear, everything. So really cool. And of course we have our fade toggle, which do the same thing. As you see, But also I have method fade to, and fade to can may change opacity, but I also can say that I can want to make opacity make it half, like 0.5, just like this. And as you see, it make it half, make opacity make it half. Also I can then change, let's say, to 1, 0.1, and yeah, there was some sorry, oh no, I should use method 2, sorry, my mistake. Okay, let's make it, and now it use 4 seconds and make it barely visible, which is really cool. Okay, the next animation is slide up. As you understand, it will slide up. And we have slide down, which will go slide down. And we of course can use 2 seconds for it, or slow and fast, and additional function which will run after animation ends. As you see, very easy and work the same. But also I can use method stop. Stop will stop animation, and as you see, it not work anymore. Stop has 2 additional parameters, but I want to show you this. Okay, let's let's make next example. Console log 1, 2, and here we can do it like this. Show, no, hide 2 seconds, and show 2 seconds. And as you see, animation haven't been finished, but here we have 1 and 2. So how that happens that we run this and wait 2 seconds before we run this, but this runs just after that? And it's really easy. When we run any animation function like hide or show, it just added to specific queue, and this queue run animations, and when one animation stopped, it will run another animation. And that's why we are not blocking our code, we just added to some queue. Here when we stop, we have 2 parameters. First of them, it's we can clear our queue, and we can say true. And second, say should we finish current animation, we can say false, it will be not finished, or we can say yes, true, and it will be finished. But for such situation, when we have true and true, we have specific method which is called finish. And yeah, as you see, it's finish, so it will clear our queue and finish our current animation. Okay, let's go further. We also have a really cool method, it's called animate, like this, animate. And here we can change any CSS values. Like for example, font size I can make, let's call it 30, and it will make it 30. Also I can say that I want to make it 2 seconds, and it will spend 2 seconds to make bigger my my sign. Okay, well, that's pretty much almost in, and the last thing that I want to tell you, it's about queues. We have method queue which can get which which has two parameters. First of them it's queue name, for example test queue, and second is function that you want to run in this queue, just like console log. Yeah, so basic idea, it uses the same queues which our animation used. And here we have test queue. I can add a new method to test queue, just like this. And but when I run it, it does nothing. But I can run it. To run some queue, some function from queue, I need to use method dequeue, and it will run the first function from our queue, as you see, 111. And if I make it again, it will run the second. Also, I can clear queue using clear queue method, and just like this it will be run only once. Yeah, so that's the way to work with queues. And now let's consider next example. The thing is, when we make like hide, or we use show, we use some queue, and this queue has name. Its name is fx. So fx, this is special name for queues that we use for animation. And I can add to this function, to this queue, my own function, just like this. And if I run this code, it will disappear, then it will appear, and then will run my function, so my code. So I added to this queue, I added my code, so I can do it. Yeah, it's really cool thing in jQuery. Well, that's probably all for today. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.